right. Yep. On to Ksoo. So go on with that transition you had us in before the break.
Right, so let's say,
well, no, fuck the transition. But you can, or should I give the rundown of the Ksoo stuff?
Yeah.
All right, Ksoo. So here's how the story goes.
Who is he?
Ksoo, the rapper. Where's he from? Florida?
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
go,
Okay.
Zaki. Solid.
Yeah. He. I guess the two of them and his other brother were in the car with their dad. Dad's driving. People slide on him. Get to shooting. I'm so fucking tired of this set, man. Slide on him, get to shooting. You're like, nah, I can't cover it. And his brother dies. And so the story is basically him and his dad are charged. I don't know if there's other people, but for basically the person that killed his brother got killed, I guess. Yeah. And so obviously assuming it's a revenge killing. He gets locked up. His dad gets locked up. Don't quote me if other people got locked up. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. But the story is... Oh, okay. So just the story is... it turns out when someone goes to testify, or they're going to be testifying as a witness, obviously that means they're snitching, but that their name gets added to that list. So once people saw Ksoo's dad got added to that list, the streets is going crazy. Oh, shit. He about to snitch on his own son. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much the story. He's snitching on his son. We'll get to his response, but for right now... Is it ever justifiable to snitch on your son?
Well, I think just to add a little bit to that as well, Ksoo is apparently the devil incarnate in Jacksonville and murders a bunch of motherfuckers on a daily basis. So he's a demon child. So.
He allegedly killed Bibby, Lil Buck, and one other rapper. That's what I saw.
You're
in
fucking
the research.
fed.
Yeah,
Allegedly. I said allegedly.
Look at this
He
fed.
said he a motherfucking devil. Allegedly.
You said he killed Buck, he killed Jimmy, he killed Lil Two Shoes.
Yeah, so after killing
Bibby
all
was
those
my
people,
favorite rapper.
Yeah, exactly. So after killing all those people, going through a traumatic experience, then getting locked, then getting locked up for it.
The mic, turn it. Gotcha.
Good call.
What was your question? Fuck it.
Allegedly.
Is it ever okay? I mean, I don't know. I guess what are your thoughts on someone snitching on their son?
Okay.
Could you see yourself ever snitching on your seed?
In this case, yes. If I was him, I would snitch on my fucking son, bro. To be completely honest. Because, all right, people were saying, oh, you raised them wrong, so it's your fault as a parent. You should be ashamed. Because why is your son out there killing people living that street life, right?
Yep.
But, hey, I don't give a fuck. My son is out there living that life. Why me as a parent should I feel bad about it now, right?
Because you got to take responsibility. You raised
But
his
I'm
ass.
already not a responsible person if my son is doing that. So why would I now take responsibility? So why would I give a fuck about what y'all got to say? So my son is out here killing motherfuckers. I went through a traumatic experience of losing my other son in the same killing that we was with. You decided to go out there, shoot the guy because you knew who did it. Now I'm attached to the situation. I'm sitting in jail for a year. I want to go home. Like,
and your son hasn't said anything.
And your son hasn't said anything. Like, I'm relying on you to say, hey, nah, bro, like, my dad wasn't in it. This is my shit. Because y'all already have a record on me. You already have a file on me. So why me as the dad, I got to sit here with your dumb ass? Especially after, like, so long. Like, I raised you. Not really, because I'm a terrible father, but I raised you, so let me get up out of here. And you know.
Are you sure he raised him, son?
He probably didn't, because he's a terrible dad.
Hey,
but now
he was in the car with him. He had him in the car, so at least he'd be around him.
He probably got with him after he popped off.
And let me out, bro. I've been here for a year. Like, I could have snitched on you so long ago. Like, it's not about loyalty.
Were they locked up for a year? Was it really?
Yeah, but it's not about loyalty at this point. Like, nigga, come on, just take the case. Like,
is it like the revolvers year?
Yeah.
Well,
so I'm for sure snitching. I'm already a shitty dad, shitty person. Yeah, I'm snitching on your ass.
What does dad say, man?
Well,
what does dad say?
Yeah, I'll tell you what his dad said. And see, Tori gonna fucking co-sign this heavy. He said, he posted, if it was me and my daddy in a situation like this, I would have been freed my daddy a long time ago.
Damn right.
No matter what my consequences would have been. No justification needed. Especially if he's a good/great daddy, in parentheses, that part. He could do more for me out of jail than in jail/prison. Who leaves their daddy in jail to rot? Especially when you know he innocent.
Why keep saying daddy like
this?
No, it's written daddy.
I would have been stood up and said, my daddy ain't got a fuck thing to do with this or do with nothing. You niggas and bitches out in that free world talk that talk out there until it's time to walk that walk. Facing that life sentence. Hashtag free good/great dads. Hashtag yeah, I know y'all. What the fuck does that say? Zaki, you know what that means?
English?
Yeah, I K and y'all and yeah, I know and y'all never do. That's a hard one to decipher.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on the screen so the viewers know I'm not dyslexic. Yeah. So I assume you co-sign.
There is nothing wrong with what he said.
Why does he keep saying good/great dads? I feel like that already gives me the thing. You're not a great dad. Yeah. If you have to say like I've been a great/good friend to you, haven't I, bro? Yeah, there's that one thing. But
the thing that shocks me is that you don't know your own son, and it's highly prevalent in your posts. You talking about good father and all that type of shit. You think your son is gonna keep you safe? Like, what the fuck you thinking? You think you raised this dude, and he's not saying that it's his gun. You should know that already. Well, you're his dad.
He did keep him safe by rolling back on dude. So like they was protecting the family. So it's like that's different, you know, because like we both rode together. All right, we both rode together. But at the same time, I'm not finna sit for that long. I'm already a piece of shit. So why are people expecting me not to be a piece of shit? I'm gonna say good/great daddy. No, daddy.
Yeah,
daddy.
Yeah. He's a daddy. You feel me? He's a bro. He was playing on the emotions with that one.
And but he did make it seem like him and his kid are like he's a great dad. They got this loving relationship. And he was saying in a similar position, he would have made sure his dad got up out of there if he knew he was innocent. So he basically said, I'm innocent. This guy hasn't spoken up in a year. Yeah. I'm tired of being here.
Exactly. Your son is an alleged murderer. You think you're a great dad? The fuck you think you doing?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
What the fuck?
I think you should sit there with him.
See, I think your problem is you think he has morals. Like, why do you think that he cares about this shit?
Look. I agree with the dad on snitching. I agree with him on that part. I just don't like the false bullshit of him being a great father. You know, like, why? We see through the bullshit. We saw the post. Like,
he's a scumbag. That's what I'm saying. Like, we know this.
He should have just said the shitty father strikes again. I'm out.
Yeah.
This is daddy issues on a whole nother level, bro.
But are you mad at him? Like, are you mad at his scumbaggery? You know what he's going to do. Like, he's trying to save himself. Why wouldn't you? If you're a scumbag, I'm going to save myself in this situation. I didn't do shit. I didn't kill the kid. Like,
snitching on your own kid is crazy, though.
Yeah. I saw, you know that the celebrity lawyer that's on YouTube? He always breaks down the cases. He's like, I've seen so many people snitch on people, but this is the first. I've never seen a father snitch on his own son. I was just like, yeah, I don't think this is supposed to happen. But in this situation, I think it's fair. Because if you're rotting in prison, the gun is not yours. You know you didn't do the killing.
I don't know, but the question of the gun is yours. Just did you take part in the killing? They don't think it's both of their guns that they shared or whatever the situation is. They both got charged for killing someone.
Oh, I thought like police, they're kind of just like, okay, if it's two people, we trying to book one of them at least. And
it's like all four of us go kill somebody and shoot somebody up. They're not like, whose gun was it? They're like trying to tie everyone to the fact that we committed a murder.
Right. Oh. But let's say the father wasn't tied to it and he was arrested for it. You're arrested now because your son didn't take responsibility for his actions. You see what I'm saying?
And that may have been a ploy. That may have been a ploy by the police. I mean, by not the district attorney or whatever, whoever's prosecuting him. Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to get, and that's what they do though. Let's say they know damn well I wasn't involved, but I was with Zaki and I got information on him. All right, bet. So y'all both locked up. Y'all both going to sit and we'll see how you feel in a year if you want to start talking to us about some shit. Even though we know you didn't do it, but we know that you have information and you're going to be perfect for a case. So you don't want to hold out, you don't want to say nothing. Okay, y'all both going to be charged. You go sit and we'll talk to you in a year, see how you feel. I'm about to be in okay, look, I'm going to just tell y'all what happened, man. I've been sitting here. Bro ain't got my back. He never told y'all what really happened. So I'm going to just tell y'all, man, he didn't defend me. So now I can't protect him anymore. See, but it's different when it's your kid.
It is different when it's your kid. But still, it's your kid who's an adult who's not taking responsibility for himself. Like, I can't really be mad at the homie who snitched if I took 3 or 4 years to wait to tell somebody I did some shit when I know as in, like, I did it.
You could have done it in the first month.
But here's one thing.
Exactly. Like, I'll give you credit for that. Like, damn, I'm glad you didn't snitch on me earlier. And since you didn't snitch, like, I could just say, like, you know what? Like, that's my shit. I'll go down for my shit.
You know you going down.
But exactly. Somebody going down.
Here's the thing. For me to, let's say now it's Tori's the one that's getting locked up. I know he had nothing to do with it.
Why? For because Tori's your daddy?
All right. So fuck you. For me to say Tori had nothing to do with it is me confessing guilt. How do
you
I
know
not
something
admit
about-
guilt
Okay.
and say, no, trust me. Look, I didn't shoot nobody, but if I did shoot somebody at the park that day, Tory definitely wasn't there. He was at home. He couldn't make it that day. I'm basically saying I shot the person. So for his son to get him out, he would have to incriminate himself. And from what I hear, he's fighting the charges. So how could he actually do that? His dad is low-key full of shit.
Yeah.
You know damn well, how is your son gonna... He should be saying, free my son.
They could both be keeping quiet, and you know what happens when you keep quiet. Sometimes
Shit might go because they obviously needed him.
Yeah, they knew what he was gonna do.
But damn, the dad's riding in jail for a fucking year. Like that sucks, bro.
But he
Like what
looks
if
like
it goes
a
on for like
scumbag.
3 more years?
Bro, one of your sons already died. The other one's like the big killer of Jacksonville, bro. You deserve to just sit. Like if your son out here killing people, bro, you probably should sit anyways and just feel accountable.
Devil's advocate, like dad's lived his life.
Exactly.
So you could just live more of your life in prison.
No, that shit's funny. I'm not mad at him for what he did, but like I probably would have sat with my son, bro. Like you said, already lost my kid. My son might as well be dead. He's gonna go to jail in a second because he already is pending a case right now.
But if you got like 13 honey buns on your on your fucking bed,
Yeah.
like what about at that point? What do you do at that point?
I want to leave even faster now. I got so many honey buns on my shit.
I'll probably snitch on my son.
Yeah, you would.
At that point, because if I had nothing to do, that motherfucker go to prison, son.
Because he's not taking responsibility for his shit. Like,
Is it
Bro,
different if
honestly,
it's your daughter?
No, daughter I'm for sure snitching on. But it's also the same thing, bro, because I'm about to just look at him and be like, bro,
I'm done.
I got a MILF waiting for me when I get out of here, bro. I gotta snitch on you.
I changed my point, like right now, because his son died in the back seat, so he rolled back because his son died. So then now that's kind of some bitch shit.
Yeah, but wifey finna be a baddie, bro. I'm about to have a MILF. It's gonna be MILF at that point. Like, bro, what you think? I gotta go.
You gonna be in Cabo chilling?
Yeah, her clock is ticking, bro. Like I'm gonna come out here. She's like 65. I've missed the whole MILF phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
now I
come back
get
to
gilf.
wrinkles and shit. Nah, you.
Well, I just don't
want
want to skip MILF before it gets to GILF. GILF is still gonna be great, but you're not gonna keep me tied down here because you went and did a drill.
Yo, Gilf's grandma want to fuck you?
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. I never knew that.
Did you say you? Grandma wanna fuck you?
fuck you.
You're sick.
Whoa.
Hey, but my grandma is dead.
That's
and
weird that
immobile.
you brought up your grandma.
I know.
Super weird.
Way to go.
Hey, what's the next topic, man? It's getting weird in here. It's getting hella weird.